Hello and welcome to the Monocle Weekly. I'm Fernando Augusto Pacheco and today I speak with Australian singer Sam Quealy, self-described as your favorite techno-pop princess. We discuss her excellent new album Jawbreaker and her music influences. Sam Quealy, what a pleasure. I'm a big fan and I love Jawbreaker. My first question to you, how would you compare Jawbreaker with Blonde Venus? Because I can hear more of your voice in Jawbreaker. I do see the difference, although I love Blonde Venus as well.
Yeah, I think like the first album was me really experimenting and it was very club Eurodance type of record. And exactly like what you said in Jawbreaker, I wanted to really use a more sincere side of my voice, experiment with singing lower with no auto-tune, have more disco influences. Yeah, it's kind of just like a step up, I feel, from the first one, but the same as you, I love the first one so much. They're both like amazing in their own ways, so...
They are a good match.
Yeah, they're a good match.
But there's something quite even vulnerable in some of the tracks. I love Lasso. I think it's so nostalgic and there's a certain romance to it as well. It's one of my favorite songs as well. What do you think of Love Lasso?
Yeah, this one is definitely more vulnerable and sincere. Like you said, it's about like a toxic love that you keep going back to. And also the chorus is very like haunting in a way. So yeah, I love this track too, but I love them all. It's so hard to pick a favorite.
And I just want to know a little bit more about you. I know you're from Australia, from Sydney. Did you always from a young age wanted to perform? Because I know for you it's not just singing, but it's about the dance, the outfits and everything. So tell us about your experience and when did you move out of Australia actually?
Yeah, I left Australia very young, like 17 or 18 I think, because I knew that there was more to the world that I had to discover and see. So very young, and I was kind of already dancing and performing, working professionally, and I was writing songs but more for pleasure. And yeah, I think that it's a great place. Like I love my childhood in Australia, but I knew that I needed to get out and see the rest of the world and experience. I had lots of questions and I was looking for answers, I guess.
Well, and I guess you found them in Paris. But before, I just want to ask a question because I was reading an article about you on Les Rock and just want to make sure that I corrected my French. Were you even an assistant to a magician in a cruise? Is that true? I love that.
Yeah, I was a magician's assistant. Really was in, like, basically whenever I become obsessed with something, I really commit to it. And that phase was like magic. This magic show I was doing, we were doing like big illusions and stuff. And I think that all of the skills that I've learned along the way, like dancing, performance art, fashion, theatre, music, like they're all combined into this Sam Quealy project now. I love like a magic moment also in the show.
You love magic, right? Who doesn't like magic? And you live in Paris, so tell us, I see your music fitting Paris very well because they love their electro there, even more than in London these days. Yeah. So tell us what you think about the city. Does it match perhaps?
Definitely. Like I love the French touch music. In Australia, when French touch was first popping off, I was like, what the fuck? Like Daft Punk, Justice, this kind of sound was amazing to me. So it's definitely influenced my work a lot. And also my collaborator Marlon, he is French too. So he produced the first and the second album. And I think that the combination of having this like Parisian, Australian combination along with like all the other places that I've been in the world, like Hong Kong, the Philippines, it's just like a very interesting combination of inspirations and sounds basically.
And it's Marlon from La Femme as well, which I know you also worked with them before as well as a singer as well.
Yeah, exactly. So that was really great working with him. It's very organic to work together. So this is like the best way to make art is when it's just flowing naturally. It's not forced.
Well, we're talking a lot about Paris, but one of my favorite songs from the album is always London Town. I mean, that's actually a clubby banger. I love it.
Yes, and it's so funny. We were just saying on our way here that it's the first song on the album. It was the first single, and now it's the first night of the Jawbreaker tour, and it's in London with London Town. So I'm so excited, and I hope that all the Londoners really appreciate this song tonight. That I wrote it for their city, yeah.
I'm sure they will.
So I walk right down to London Town with a one-way ticket, no looking back. Walk the line.
What are your music influences? Because, you know, I love people like Amanda Lear. I listen to Italo Disco. And when I see your music, I think it's almost an updated version for 2026, actually. I love that.
I like to blend like a lot of nostalgic references, like you were saying, music from the 70s, Italia disco, all this kind of stuff, and then put my own twist on it, I guess, because it's also the only way I know how. Like, even if I tried to write a pop song, this is my version of a pop song, or if I tried to write a disco song, this is my version of a disco song, because it's all my different influences and also the experiences that I've lived and the way that I like present myself and the music and the project.
I wonder if you can tell us perhaps another one of your favorite songs. There's so many that I can pick. I wrote it down, Say My Name. I think it's also quite beautiful, in my opinion. But do you have a favorite at the moment?
I really like Strings of Terror. I love this one because it's just like very what the fuck. Like, it's kind of inspired by Alfred Hitchcock, Psycho, and I wanted to have like these strings that sounded really like terrifying kind of and a bit like aggressive, and put that into like an aggressive disco horror song. Say My Name, I also really love this one too. I started that one with the top line first, like do 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 on the keyboard, and then it just like happened really naturally, that song. And it's also a bit sensitive, this song, I would say, a bit more on similar vibe to Love Lasso, where it's kind of vulnerable, I guess, this song.
Love Lasso, I keep coming back to that line, right into the paradise. Sorry, but you know what I mean? It's a very magical song. A lot of artists, they are actually performing is not their favorite thing, you know, and they're being honest about it. But in your case, I have a feeling it's the opposite, because it's all about the dance, the costume, the femme fatale vibes as well, right?
For me, it's like the best part about being a musician is being able to share your songs with the people that want to listen to them. Like, that's like the reward at the end of the day, because writing the songs is like, it's fine, but getting to perform them live is like the best part, because you're all together in the room singing, sharing energy. So yeah, for me, I like love the tour part. It's like fun.
Amazing. And finally, just want to ask, of course, there's still a few gigs from your tour in other European cities, but for later in the year, is there anything that you can tell us? Perhaps more gigs, or I mean, I'm not asking for another album just yet. I mean, we should enjoy Jawbreaker.
Definitely, the rest of the tour dates are coming soon, but we'll be touring for sure, festivals, and then lots of exciting surprises that you need to stay tuned, that I can't say, but exciting stuff.
Thank you, Sam Quealy there. Her album Jawbreaker is out now. I'm Fernando Augusto Pacheco, and this show was edited by Mariela Bevan. Thank you for listening.